Gary Valenciano, whose real name is Edgardo Jose Santiago Valenciano, born on August 6, 1964, has long been recognized as one of the Philippines' most influential performers, a man whose energy on stage and versatility in music earned him the title Mr. Pure Energy. His career stretches over decades, during which he established himself as a singer, actor, television host, and philanthropist. With more than a dozen Awit Awards, multiple FAMAS trophies, and the prestigious Myx Magna Award among his honors, he has remained at the center of the entertainment industry while also using his platform to inspire hope and contribute to humanitarian causes. Gary Valenciano has an estimated net worth of $6 million. He has amassed this impressive sum from his successful career, endorsements, and business ventures. Gary's journey began in the district of Santa Mesa, Manila, where he was born the sixth of 7 children to Vicente Calicas Valenciano from Camalig, Albay, and Gramilda Santiago y Olmo of Puerto Rican and Italian descent. His parents' story was one of cultural blending. They met in New York, married, and later settled in the Philippines. His mother, a classically trained soprano, once performed opera in Manila during the 1960s, no doubt influencing her son's own musical leanings. Gary was educated at La Salle Green Hills, where he not only excelled academically, but also joined the renowned Kundarana, a group known for producing future music stars. Even before officially starting his professional career, Gary had already tasted the limelight. At 14, he appeared in a commercial for the soft drink Fres Gusto, marking his first step into the world of entertainment. That small appearance would grow into something extraordinary. In 1982, he began performing on television programs like The Pilita and Jackie Show, followed by Germ Special and Penthouse Live. By May 1983, he was fully launching into show business as a singer. The following year, he staged his first solo concert at the Araneta Coliseum, a sign of how quickly his popularity was rising. His 1984 self-titled debut album opened the door for more music projects, some of which reached international audiences. Among these was Out of the Dark, a Christian-themed album that revealed another side of his artistry. Over the years, Gary developed a reputation not only for his soaring vocals, but also for his high-octane performances. He danced with a passion that electrified audiences, earning him his enduring nickname. In fact, he would go on to win 12 Awit Awards as Best Male Recording Artist, a testament to his consistency and impact. But music was not the only path he pursued. Gary also moved into acting, appearing in a range of films across the 1980s and 1990s. His roles paired him with some of the biggest names in Philippine cinema: Vilma Santos, Maricel Soriano, Lorna Tolentino, Chris Aquino, Sharon Cuneta, Gretchen Barreto, and even Dayanara Torres, the 1993 Miss Universe. He won acting recognition as well, including the award for Best Single Performance by an actor for a GMA drama special. His filmography grew to over a dozen full-length movies, expanding his reach beyond concerts and music. Gary's creative spirit was equally invested in music that inspired faith and reflection. In 1994, he co-wrote and recorded Could You Be Messiah, a song that became central to a music video produced by the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. His ties to Christian music deepened further when he performed alongside Michael W. Smith and Steve Green in Puerto Rico, and later at Amsterdam 2000, where he sang before thousands of evangelists. His involvement with faith-based organizations also led him to serve on the board of the Christian Broadcasting Network, contributing to events like its 50th anniversary. The global stage also welcomed him. During the 1980s and 1990s, Gary was often referred to as the Michael Jackson of the Philippines, not just because of his dancing, but because of his ability to captivate audiences worldwide. He held concerts across Asia, North America, the Middle East, Europe, and Oceania, often playing to sold-out venues. His international collaborations added to his prestige, performing alongside respected artists such as Brian McKnight, Ricky Martin, Cliff Richard, George Duke, Paul Jackson Jr., Kool and the Gang, and prominent names in contemporary Christian music like Stephen Curtis Chapman and Sandy Patty. In 1998, Gary became UNICEF Philippines' first national ambassador, beginning a long commitment to humanitarian work. His role often took him into communities affected by poverty or conflict, where he offered not just material aid, but messages of hope. For his 10th year with UNICEF in 2008, he visited Negros Oriental, particularly Sitio Avocado, once a war-torn area, symbolizing his desire to bring healing through presence and advocacy. His humanitarian spirit also fueled the Shining Light Foundation, which he founded in 1989. This organization has assisted people living with diabetes, a cause close to him, given his own condition, and supported scholarships for young people who later excelled academically and professionally. The early 2000s marked both creative and personal milestones. He recorded as one with fellow singer Martin Rivera in 2009, celebrated his 25th year in music in 2008 with a special tribute album GV25, and staged grand anniversary concerts like Arise in 2013. That concert, first mounted at Araneta Coliseum and later restaged at the Mall of Asia Arena, was awarded Concert of the Year. His album With You also won recognition as Best Inspirational Album, cementing his place as both a mainstream and spiritual artist. Even as he thrived in his career, Gary faced health battles that tested his resilience. Living with type 1 diabetes for much of his life, he managed the condition while continuing to perform at a demanding pace. In 2018, however, he experienced a serious health scare when doctors discovered a blockage in his left anterior descending artery. Following a performance with his son Gabriel for his 35th anniversary show on ASAP, he underwent open-heart surgery on May 6, 2018. The procedure was successful, and he recovered quickly, leaving the hospital less than a week later. This event not only reminded his fans of his vulnerability, but also deepened their admiration for his determination to keep performing. On the personal side, Gary has long shared his life with Maria Anna Elizabeth Pangilinan, also known as Angeli, whom he married in 1984. Angeli, herself deeply involved in the music industry, is the sister of former Philippine Senator Francis Pangilinan. Their union produced 3 children, each carving a creative path of their own. Paolo became a band vocalist and director. Gabriel followed in his father's footsteps as a dancer, singer, and director, while Kiana built a career as a model and singer-songwriter. The Valenciano family settled in Antipolo, blending private family life with their collective presence in entertainment. Television also became an important outlet for Gary's talents. He became a mainstay of ABS-CBN's ASAP, where his charisma and stage presence helped keep the program a Sunday staple. He also served as a judge or mentor on shows like The X Factor Philippines, Your Face Sounds Familiar, World of Dance Philippines, and Idol Philippines. These roles allowed him to nurture the next generation of Filipino talent, passing down wisdom from his decades-long career. Over the years, Gary accumulated not only awards, but symbolic achievements. He was the first artist to have a Sennheiser Special Edition microphone named in his honor. He performed at the Asian Games in 2006, interpreting the official anthem Side by Side, and was also invited to prestigious international events like the Asian Television Awards. His music frequently became associated with films, with songs like Sana Maulit Muli and Ikaw Lamang winning FAMAS Awards for Best Theme Song. Loss, too, touched his life deeply. In April 2019, his mother Grimilda passed away in Orlando, Florida, after struggling with pneumonia, heart failure, and the H1N1 virus. For Gary, her death was both a personal heartbreak and a moment of reflection, considering the influence she had on his artistry. With more than 100 concerts worldwide, dozens of albums, a respected filmography, and continuous television appearances, Gary Valenciano remains one of the Philippines' most enduring and celebrated figures. His energy on stage is matched by his compassion off it, balancing fame with a sense of purpose. Whether performing a heart-pounding dance number, singing a soulful ballad, mentoring young singers, or advocating for children's rights, he has consistently lived out the dual callings of artistry and service. In 2024, his legacy was further acknowledged when he received the People Asia Men Who Matter Legacy Award, an honor that underscored not just his talent, but his influence on Filipino culture and beyond. Decades after his first commercial appearance as a teenager, Gary Valenciano continues to prove that his story is not only about music and fame, but about perseverance, faith, family, and the drive to use one's gifts for the good of others. And with that, thanks for watching. Give us a like, share with friends, and please subscribe.